Jared Cannonier versus Caio Borralho. Who's going to win this fight? Well, before we talk about who's going to win this fight, let's take a look at their latest performances in which Jared Cannonier fought Marvin Vettori, in which Marvin Vettori rocked Jared Cannonier in round 1.
Oh, he hurt him bad. Vettori with a left.
But then Jared Cannonier brought it back and rocked Marvin Vettori in round 2.
Out of there. The Cannonier stalking. Starting to find the mark. Watch the fingers there.
Jared Cannonier then took control of the whole entire fight, and he ended up taking it by decision.
The Killer Gorilla.
After this, Jared Cannonier went to fight Nasruddin Imavov, in which both went back and forth, both had some great shots and kicks, until Nasruddin rocked and put a lot of punishment on Jared Cannonier, in which the rest enough to start the fight in round 4, which was an early stoppage.
Nasruddin Imavov really breaks through. That's gonna do it.
Now let's take a look at Caio's latest performances, in which he fought Abus Magomedov, in which both started very fast. Both of the striking and grappling was great, but Caio ended up taking it by decision.
By unanimous decision, Caio!
After this, Caio went to fight Paul Craig, in which Caio started off great in round 1. Caio then knocked out Paul Craig in round 2.
Oh my goodness, there's the combo. In combination for Caio.
Now, this fight is a pretty interesting fight because there's a lot of things to take into consideration. For example, let's start out with the fact that this fight is a short notice fight, so that just makes it much harder to determine who will be the better man. And when we take a look at Jared Cannonier, well, he seems to be the one who's in the worst position since he is 40 years old and is coming off a knockout loss that was back in June. So you could say that it's a little too soon for him to return, especially on a short notice fight against a younger and hungrier fighter. And if we take a look at Caio, well, like I said, he's the younger and hungrier fighter, being 31 years old. And since this fight is a big opportunity for him, since he's ranked number 12 and Jared Cannonier is ranked number 5, that just tells me that he's going to be the one chasing the victory, since he has everything to gain. So all the pressure and negative seems to be on Jared Cannonier. So now let's talk about how this fight's gonna go. Well, I see both men doing very well on feet, but keep in mind, both men are very dangerous, so at any point, either of them could get rocked and possibly knocked out. But since Caio seems to be on a pretty good run, since he's on a 13-fight winning streak, I gotta go for Caio, as I believe that he has a better chance at winning this fight.